So I just stumbled upon this thing called Code Server. It's essentially V's code in your browser. How cool is that?
Wait, seriously. That sounds like a game changer. You can code from anywhere without needing any heavy software installed.
Exactly, you can run it on any device and it keeps your development environment consistent. It's like magic, right?
But doesn't that mean all your code is running on a server? What if the server goes down?
Good point, it does rely on cloud servers. I guess if they have solid uptime, it could be worth it, and it frees up your local resources.
That's interesting, but let's tackle the reliability issue. What about latency? If you're coding remotely, that could really slow things down.
True, but the highlights mention it speeds up tests and compilations. It might offset the latency with faster processing on the server.
Okay, I see that. But you also need a decent internet connection, right? That could be a limitation for some.
Absolutely, it's like trying to stream a movie over a bad connection. You'll get buffering or worse.
Speaking of which, how about battery life? If all the heavy lifting is done on the server, does that help your laptop?
Exactly, your device can save battery since it's not running the resource-intensive tasks. It's practical for on-the-go coding.
That's a neat perk, but what are the actual requirements to set this up? Are we talking about high-end hardware?
Not really, you just need a Linux machine with WebSockets enabled, 1 GB RAM and 2 vCPUs. Seems pretty accessible.
That's doable, but I wonder how user-friendly the installation process is. Is it straightforward?
The highlights mention an install script that automates most of it. It sounds like they've tried to simplify things.
That's a relief. I mean, not everyone has experience with manual installations. The easier, the better.
Right, they even have one-click deployment options for cloud providers. It sounds like they thought of everything.
I'm intrigued, but it does make me think, are there any downsides to relying solely on cloud-based tools?
For sure, if you lose internet access or if there's a server issue, you're pretty much locked out of your work.
That's a significant risk. I guess it balances convenience with some vulnerability. What about security?
That's another layer. Storing code on a server means you have to trust their security measures. It can be a deal breaker.
Exactly. And not all companies have the same standards. It's definitely something to weigh carefully.
On the other hand, think about the collaboration opportunities. Teams can access the same environment instantly.
Right, that could streamline projects significantly. No more worrying about version mismatches or setup issues.
And that's such a common pain point, but how do you feel about the learning curve for new users?
It might be intimidating at first, especially for beginners who aren't used to terminal commands or cloud setups.
True, they'd have to get comfortable quickly, but if there's good documentation, it could help a lot.
Documentation is key, and maybe community support can bridge any gaps in understanding.
Absolutely, engaging with a community can really enhance learning. Have you checked out their GitHub discussions?
Not yet, but I love that aspect. It helps build a sense of belonging and support for new users.
Right, it's like having a built-in safety net, makes it less daunting to try out new tools.
So if we put all of this together, Code Server seems like a solid option for flexible coding.
Yeah, it's got potential, but considering reliability, security, and user experience is crucial.
Definitely. I guess it's all about finding that right balance for individual needs.
Exactly, I'm curious how this will evolve as more people adopt remote development.
Same here. Will it revolutionize how we approach coding? Or are there too many caveats?
I think it might, but we need to keep questioning its limitations as we dive in.
Agreed. It's a fascinating time for tech. I wonder what's next on the horizon.
Who knows, but whatever it is, we'll be here to explore it together.
Absolutely. Always ready for the next discovery. Let's keep the conversation going.